very humble, I will say. I asked him if there was anything he wanted me to add to his bio that is in the flyer. He said no, he said that's enough. And I don't think that's true, but I will just listen to him and I will read what's there. Dr. Rodriguez is an associate professor of OB-GYN at Warren Alpert Medical School at Brown University. He was the president and CEO of Women's Care, a multi-specialty group in southern New England, and is the former medical director of Planned Parenthood of Rhode Island. He founded Latino Public Radio and hosted a daily radio show in Spanish on healthcare issues, for which he was recently awarded the Metcalf Media Award. He is also the founding chair of the Rhode Island Latino Political Action Committee. Please welcome Dr. Pablo Rodriguez.
Thank you very much. If I was going to put a title to what I'm talking about today, it would be, I can't believe I'm still here. We're back here. Mary Ann hired me at Planned Parenthood, and she did mention the fact that when she called me into the office to offer me the job, I thought I was getting fired. So thank you, Mary Ann, for hiring me and for changing my life. I always told you that without that meeting, my life would have been very, very different. I also want to recognize medicine is a chain of people. We are only as strong as the link before us. And my friend Samir Mumbai is here, and I want to recognize him. In the worst of times, Samir was always there. You go get him. Keep going. You're doing the right thing. You're doing God's work. So thank you, Samir, for being here today and for being here all the time. Support. So I was medical director of Planned Parenthood for about 25 years. And I was the principal plaintiff against the state around the so-called partial birth abortion ban, which we won, by the way, with my lawyer, Lynette. Is she here? Oh, there she is. All right. And that was at a time when violence against providers and intimidation of patients was at its peak. Doctors were murdered, clinics were invaded weekly, we had invasions in our clinic weekly, and the staff and patients of family planning clinics were being intimidated daily with actions at their homes and their places of work with a lot of fear. My own family experienced vandalism at home, nails on our driveway, death threats, harassment of our neighbors with pictures of dead fetuses filled in their mailboxes and parading on the streets. So we got to work, and we successfully approved the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances law in Congress, for which I testified. And once we got that, I thought, my God, we are on our way. This is the beginning of a path that's going to take us to a more just society. Roe was affirmed in the courts under Planned Parenthood versus Casey, and the future was bright. They could threaten us all they wanted, but the future was bright. The United States was a beacon to the rest of the world, and reproductive rights were moving in the right direction. The Supreme Court of the United States was a shield that's going to protect us and keep us from going back to a time when women were only valued as incubators or vessels devoid of their own humanity and free will. Even the cruel gag rule that President Reagan instituted, the so-called Mexico City policy, which banned international family planning assistance to non-governmental organizations receiving funds from the United States. That was, I still remember when the gag rule was passed. I was consulting in Guyana with a family planning organization, and the medical director of the clinic told me, what the hell is wrong with you Americans? How could you possibly deny us contraception in the name of preventing abortions? And he was right. It made no sense. no public health sense, and when President Clinton rescinded the Mexico City policy, it was a great day for humanity and for dignity. Yet, here we are 20 years later, the trajectory of reproductive rights worldwide, bending towards justice, with our friends in Ireland, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, they can all testify of the progress that has been made throughout the world. In 1994, a full convention of the United Nations, the International Conference on Population and Development, 179 countries coalesced on a global consensus and program of action that shifted away from emphasizing numeric population targets and instead focused on dignity and human rights, including the right to plan one's family. And that was a fundamental right to development. As we approach the 25th anniversary of the ICPD conference in 2019, attainment of such needs and rights remain elusive for far too many people around the world. More than 200 million women who want to avoid pregnancy face an unmet need for modern contraception. Each year, approximately 1.8 million people acquire new HIV infections. More than 350 million people need treatment for curable sexually transmitted infections, and approximately 266,000 women die from cervical cancer. Enter the Trump administration. Not only are we being led by the most racist and misogynist leader this country has ever seen, but the cruelty that we saw during the Reagan administration's policy is now quaint compared with the monstrous and callous policies of this administration and their enablers in Congress. The new gag rule imposed immediately upon inauguration banned all health-related funding for non-governmental organizations that use their own funds or that advocated a referral for abortion. All health funds, not just family planning funds. To give you an idea, there are 470 foreign non-governmental organizations which receive $873 million in PEPFAR funding. That's funding for 8 prevention programs from fiscal 2015 and 2015. They are subject to this policy. Furthermore, another 264 non-governmental organizations, NGOs, receive $5.5 billion in PEPFAR funding in the same period and will have to ensure compliance with this cruel policy as they subcontract their work. Between 2006 and 2017, U.S. spending on global health more than doubled from $1.1 billion to $9.7 billion, according to public records. All of this funding is at risk of disruption because of this policy. Not to mention every family planning and maternal child health program in the developing world, which will only increase the number of unsafe abortions and maternal deaths from childbirth. Unsafe abortion is already one of the 5 main causes of maternal mortality worldwide, together with hemorrhage, eclampsia, sepsis, and obstructed labor. Unsafe abortion accounts for 13% of maternal deaths around the world, according to the World Health Organization. And the rates are even higher in certain regions such as Latin America and in contexts such as refugee camps and conflict areas all over the world. All of this funding is at risk, and millions are facing more unsafe abortions, more maternal death from childbirth, and more children will not see the age of 5 as a result of curtailed global health funding. Here at home, we are in worse shape than when I was a resident 30 years ago. Employers are now emboldened not to offer contraceptive benefit to the workers by employing a violation of the religious rights or religious beliefs. State laws mandating extreme requirements for abortion clinics are proliferating, and clinics are forced to close their doors, leaving entire swath of the country without reproductive rights, or with reproductive rights on paper only. on a paper that will soon be burned after the packing of the court by Republicans with enemies of reproductive rights. You don't have to threaten doctors anymore or clinic workers in order to prevent women from exercising their reproductive rights. You don't have to threaten doctors anymore if they don't have a place where they can practice safe and effective abortion. And now the court. The final shield against the oppression of women has been shattered by the appointment of Brett Kavanaugh to the court. And just today, you woke up today, if you read the front page of the paper, the Trump administration is looking to redefine our legal existence, our transgender family. What should we do? Your presence today is a good step, but it's not what you do today, but what you do tomorrow, and the next week, and in November, and in 2020. You need to vote, you need to volunteer, you need to contribute, you need to get others to do exactly the same. Speak up and speak out. The majority of this country believes in the moral agency of women to make their own decisions regarding when and whether to have children. The majority of people believe that all people are endowed by their Creator with inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Without reproductive rights, those inalienable rights are but stains on a piece of parchment paper. What are we fighting for? We're not fighting for a right to an abortion. We are fighting for the definition of what it means to be human. We are fighting for the health of families worldwide. We are fighting for our soul. And it's important in a house of worship to end with the words in Matthew 16:26. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? Thank you.